Hey guys, I want to talk real quick about the concept of IV catheter and extension set Deadspace. What do I mean by that? Well, I want to know how much fluid I have to push through the extension set and the IV catheter before it actually gets to the patient. So let's do a quick trial and see. So I'm at 10 cc's here. You can see the fluid going up the extension set as the plunger gets depressed. Now if you can see right here, it's reaching the catheter, going through the catheter, then it quickly comes out the end just a little bit. And right now we are just at 1.5 mLs right there on the plunger. That is 1.5 mLs. Now this makes a difference if you're given a medication such as a nitro drip that has extremely slow infusion rates. For instance, if I wanted to give 10 mics a minute, that is 3 mLs an hour at the concentration that we carry on our ambulance. So 3 mLs an hour. You saw here that I have to give 1.5 mLs of saline before it gets to the tip of this catheter or to the patient. That means that with my concentration of nitro at 200 mics per ml, I would have to wait about 15 minutes before any of that medication got to the patient if I did not prime this extension set and IV catheter. So now that we know how much fluid we have to push through this, or medication we have to push through this before it gets to the patient, we can prime our extension set and IV catheter before putting it on the pump. This also applies in other areas, such as if you have a medication that you want to give slow, like ketamine. You want to give ketamine over about 10 to 15 minutes, and ideally you would do that by mixing your ketamine in a 100 cc bag and delivering it slow. But let's say that you don't mix it in 100 cc bags and you just give it slow IV push like this. So we're giving this slowly. We're trying to give it over about 10 to 15 minutes so that the patient doesn't have any severe side effects from it. But what we often forget about is that once we disconnect this, that we still have medication sitting in here, and we tend to just take a flush and push that in. So you also want to push that into the patient slowly with a flush until you get to at least, I would say for safe measure, 2 mLs. Alright, that's all I have today. Thanks for tuning in.